James Helder, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. With me, I've got trainer Shane McGUIGAN. Firstly, I know it's quite deflated for you at the moment. Big disappointment for the team today. Can you sort of talk me through the fight and where you think it went wrong?
This was one of these things, you know. No excuses on our behalf. And Carl, same thing. He's got no excuses. You know, he had a great camp. We came out here a long time, did everything right, but in the dressing room, just warming up, was looking good in the dressing room. Knew what he had to do, and then it was, you know, first minute of the round, just went to sleep. And got caught square, got caught lunging in, and you know, Santa Cruz was, credit to him and his team. You know, they fought a very great game plan. Tried to walk him onto shot, step back, and I think Carl, his feet were a little bit slow tonight. Got him going in the middle round, started looking good. I was trying to get him to keep the energy high, not necessarily having to punch a lot, just keep the energy high, and create that distance that he's so good at. But you know, it was almost like in that first fight, he hit him with a hard left hook in the second round. Got Santa Cruz's respect. Had a terrible first round. Looked to get his respect in those rounds straight immediately afterwards, and he was looking for big shots and getting clipped and just made look clumsy and look silly, and you know, he was leaving his feet behind him and just little things, you know. And from about the ninth round on, you know, to be honest, I had it a draw. I had it a draw, possibly a round down, but you know, I think Santa Cruz boxed better. You know, Carl forced it. You know, if you're looking for who actually boxed tactically better, it was Santa Cruz. Carl was just forcing it. You know what I mean? Look, he was just sort of mustering it out, and I'm incredibly proud of him. And no matter what people say about him or about his performance or about anything else, I don't care. You know, he's an incredibly tough man. It was not his night tonight, but he dug deep, bit down on the gum shield and got through it, and made it close. It was a majority decision. Sky had it about 4 rounds down, but you know, they always look at the negative of things. You know, if you look at the fight, he's a champion, and he was going out there forcing the fight. And I'm extremely proud of him. And I think if we get it again, I know Carl Frampton's better than him. That's the most infuriating factor, is that I know Carl is better boxer than him, and a better fighter than him. And just disappointed really, but you know, as I said, extremely proud.
Do you think Cruz's jab won him this fight? Do you think that was a difference for him?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of these. I was calling for the jab, just calling for his feet to start firing up, calling for the jab. He was pouring his jab, showing the right hand. One of the things that we worked on in camp is, you know, moving his feet, moving his head, and shooting a hard jab rather than looking for the touchy jab because Santa Cruz was timing his right hand. But you know, when you get ruffled up in the first round, you see red, and you know, you just go back to going there. Yeah.
Will Santa Cruz be a man?
Guys.
So.
Oi, Russell, Gareth, chill out.
Sorry about that. Quite finally, do you think he will be a man of his word, Santa Cruz? He said in the Belfast press conference that he wants it to G. He's more than happy to come over to Belfast, given that Carl's come over here.
I'm not sure. He said yes, and then he immediately said that he's looking at other guys like Selby, which I'm extremely disappointed that he didn't get a chance to box. Yeah. Really gutting for that guy. Trained, I know it's hard to make the weight. I just don't know. I just don't think they don't want to come to Belfast. They might be men of their word. Look, he's got way more courage than I do. He gets in there. He's an incredibly courageous man. But there's one thing doing it here, and then there's another thing going to Belfast and coming into cars back home. But you know, we've done it. I flew over. I missed my connection flight from LA. I hired a car and I drove 3.5 hours to get here. So it is close. It's close to here. It's almost like us doing it in bloody Cork or something. Do you know what I mean? So just come over and we'll do it in wherever. We'll do it in Cork if he really wants. It's 3 hours away from Belfast. Let's do it there.
I hope it does get made. I think it needs to be happening. It seems like unsettled business. It's 1-1, so hopefully we get that trilogy wherever it takes place. Yeah. Commiserations to you and the team.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you for giving me some of your time. I do appreciate
it, mate. Thanks.